grateful for another moment here with you. It's and prayer for a really beautiful teacher who has just transitioned from this earth, from the earth plane. Thich Nhat Hanh. I actually have just 2 days ago, I saw this book. And I felt very drawn to this book. And so hearing that he has just passed yesterday or today, he just passed. And I just wanted to connect with all of you and just offer a moment of silence in honor and in tribute to him and his beautiful work. Just before we do that, when I read this book, I haven't finished it yet, but I've dove into it. One of his teachings is about compassionate listening, and I feel so touched by it because what it takes to witness someone in anger, or someone that is expressing anger. And the perspective that he shares is when someone is expressing anger, it is because they are suffering. And this can be hard to sit and be in that, hold a container for someone to express that. It can be challenging. I have found it challenging. And that's why he talks about it being a practice. This is a practice, a mindfulness practice, to be able to sit in front of someone and hold the intention to just listen with compassion. And what I receive from that, what I understand from that when I contemplate that, to listen to someone compassionately is listening beyond the senses. It's listening with your full presence. Fully acknowledging the person in front of you for what they are moving through and have moved through as part of our human experience, which we go through the array of experiences and emotions and everything that comes up from that. And as I was contemplating that, the time when it is hardest, or can be the most challenging, to compassionately listen is with the people that are closest to us. It could be your spouse, your children, your close friends, your siblings, your parents. And why is that? And I believe it's because there is a familiarity that happens when we are closely connected to someone. Do you ever feel that when the way that we might address or talk to our spouse or our immediate family, we wouldn't speak that way if somebody was visiting our home, for example? There are these moments when we become aware, we can realize that. And so maybe there is somebody close to you that is expressing their anger and their pain, and in that moment there is a projection, which that's what I have found very challenging in holding a container for anger is, especially when it's directed at you, and it's really just a projection of the suffering that somebody is feeling. And so in his teaching, what really touched me was how he shares a perspective of, if we can understand that the anger, what is being expressed on the surface, if we can look beyond that, if we can reach and go deeper into what is the root of that, what is the suffering, and how through compassionate listening that we can be a witness and a support to transform, to help the other person transform the suffering and into their own compassion. And that's just so beautiful to me. It's really, really touched me, because I had a profound experience where somebody extended compassion to me, and it really changed me. And I feel that this world could use that, more of that, right? Us all listening to one another, really listening to one another and connecting in a way that understands, where we can go beyond the hurt and the pain, and where we can see past that. So it's something, what is beautiful to me about it is it's something that we all have within us, and it's part of our humanity, which is such a gift that we get to experience, along with everything else that I'm sure we can all agree here in this space, that life can also be very challenging. And this is something that I feel, especially with whatever we have chosen to learn in our human experience in this life, in this lifetime. Life is, Eckhart Tolle said this, life is not meant to make you happy, it's meant to awaken you. Which happiness, there is happiness in that. Another powerful teacher. So, compassionate listening, this is something that I am diving into, and am grateful for his teaching in that, and also just want to acknowledge and to honor the many teachers that have come to and have dedicated their entire life to make the world a better place, to bring a new level of consciousness to the planet. And it is no easy task. And it can be easy to judge. It is actually easier to judge one another. It can feel that it is easier to judge one another than it is to hold us a loving container and a compassionate space for someone in difficulty. it takes a level of practice, commitment, devotion, and intention, which can translate into, when we practice it, it can translate into mastery. How do we master something? By repetition. I feel that there are enough experiences in life to help us master that. You know, it's easy to love people, and it's easy to feel good when everything feels good, and when there is peace and a loving environment. The real work comes in when it is challenging, and when anger is being expressed and pain is being expressed. That takes effort. And dedication to it. And so I'm really honoring and feel such respect for the people that have, and the teachers that have chosen to dedicate their life to helping and supporting and doing the work that it takes every day, committing to it, to bring a new way of living, of thinking, of being, of feeling into humanity, because we all benefit from it, right? And there are many teachers out there, and some teachings will resonate and some not, and I always share that with everything that I share with you. If it resonates with you, take the things that do, and the rest let go. And that's how I experience information. And even the ones that don't resonate so much, still respecting. At least we can respect, because it does take effort and a level of commitment and dedication to show up and share and teach and to bring this energy a new way. And so with that, I'd like to just offer a moment of silence in respect to Thich Nhat Hanh, this teacher who has transitioned now to the other side, and just opening the heart to gratitude for him and his work. And so if you would like to join me in this moment of silence. So taking a deep breath together. Breathing out. eternally grateful to welcome you into mine. So thank you. And I'll be sharing lots more, whether through song, meditation, things that I'm learning, things that I'm moving through, always moving through, evolving into. Be sharing with you, because we learn from each other. And that's what it's about. There is no
Thank you, mate. For all your teachings.